him because of the Noti gang. We'll wait for Noti gang. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's already in the stream. Love the support, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. For sure, for sure. Let's go, man. We're going to try and see if Victory VALKYRIE is cooked. Now, this is actually one of the better remake bays. So let's see if we can actually make a good combo with it, or if we can make the stock combo good. Let's just see how good we go. We might as well put it to the test and see what we can do with the almighty Victory VALKYRIE BEYBLADE X over Project Beyblade. Let's flip and go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for this. Alright. Put my trusty dandy headphones in. What's up, Allison? What's up, K-Bizzle? Thunder Toys? I see everyone in the chat, Master Disney. What's up, everyone? Trust my trusty headphones so I can hear what's going on the stream. And yeah, let's get straight into it. There's gonna be all gonna be pretty good battles. I don't think we're gonna really see a bad battle. What's up, Lapras? What's up, man? But yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a bad battle with VALKYRIE. VALKYRIE, not the most competitive bay, one of the better X of a project bays. We're gonna see how good it is, though. It's a very exciting bay to use, so I don't think we're gonna see any boring matches. But yeah, this should be a good bay to use. Let's start off something light with Gale Wyvern. VALKYRIE, we'll do first the 4 points for starters, and then I'll let you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, when we decide to change, if we decide to change. I'll let you guys know. And if you have any combos you want to see with VALKYRIE or any matches you want to try with the stock combo, let me know. I think we start off with stock combo. How do you feel about that, chat? Maybe we start off with stock combo for like a good 20 so minutes, and then we'll go into like some custom combo battles. Just let me know how you feel about that, ladies and gentlemen. For sure, for sure. Alright, nice little taps. This is really the kryptonite for VALKYRIE, I reckon. Some stamina. Not too good, man. Not too good. Hopefully we can get maybe some nice burst with, you know, VALKYRIE, and maybe that will help us out. Nice hit, man. VALKYRIE knows how to bring the pain. That is for sure. For sure. Alright, split finish. And yeah, that is 3-0 for Wyvern Gale. I just put in the chat then, so I'm sorry if I didn't see any requests, ladies and gentlemen. I just put the chat on the screen. Now I can see everything. So yeah, if you've missed the combo, just be sure to, use it, Be sure to let me know. I'm really sick of this stupidity from, certain people as well. Okay, let's continue. Wyvern Gale with the win. It's like Lapras, man. Like I know you understand this, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to someone else. But basically, I explained 10, 20 times. I know you've seen it, man. The proto launches of why we're using them, and I know you understand it, Lapras. I don't understand how the other people don't understand this. It's a chill stream. We're not trying to break the bays. They're the most undurable series in this generation. I've never had more broken bays in my life than in BEYBLADE X. So I'm trying to minimize it with the proto launches. Alright, Perseus Dark, let's get it. And if people are gonna, yeah. I'm not in a tournament at the moment. I'm not doing a full-on video. We don't have to risk breaking the bays, Just not worth it. At 1 point, Perseus Dark, second round. Alright, 2-0. Perseus Dark. That's what we need right there from VALKYRIE, and that's what we're really going to try to capitalize on in today's live, for sure, is we're going to try to make sure we can get VALKYRIE as consistent as possible with his burst and its nice upper strikes. Split finish. Perseus Dark. 3-2. Alright, next round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. That's a nice win right there from Valkyrie. For sure. When we get into the combo portion of today's live stream, we're definitely going to have to change that 260 ratchet. It's just not the best. It's fun to use, but it is not the best. And we're going to try to maximize our potential with Victory Valkyrie. 260 is not going to be an option, unfortunately. And same with probably Rubber Excel. Fun to use once again, but not the best. We'll definitely have to change these two parts up for sure, Victory Valkyrie. But let's continue with the stock combo matches and then see if we need to do that further on. We'll go shock scale, 450, low rush. Low flat. Oh, under flat, that's right. At 1 point, shock scale. Alright, Valkyrie looking for its first point. And does get it. Okay, 1-1. I see it. Very nice right there from Victory Valkyrie. Alright, next baby. Match up. Let's go. 1-1. We're tied up. Valkyrie coming out of the box hot. A little too hot. And yeah, shock scale now with the Survivor finish. And a split finish, shock scale. Shock scale with some really nice hits, making this very difficult for Valkyrie. But there we go, man. Valkyrie staying in at 2-3 down, but not out by any means for Victory Valkyrie. This is definitely a tough matchup for Valkyrie. We are showing signs, however, of being semi-competitive with the stock combo of Shock Scale. So I'm pretty happy with that, man. Didn't beat Shock Scale, but we did some pretty good matches for sure. And we held our own with Victory Valkyrie. Okay, next Beyblade. Wonder Wizard. Let's go. Stock combo. So finish was a run. Alright, second round. Off to a pretty bad start, to say the least. But it's Wizard Rod. This is not going to be easy to beat. Let's just try our best and see what we can do with Valkyrie. Alright, come on, Valkyrie. So finish, 2-0. Wizard Rod. Shoot. Shoot. Oh, Nelly had to redo there. Nearly a missed launch. I'm not sure if that's going to help or hurt Valkyrie. I feel like that's going to hurt Valkyrie a little bit there. Staying in the pocket for any amount of time is going to hurt your stamina. For sure. And a split finish. There we go. Wizard Rod. 3-0. 1 more point. Let's see what Wizard Rod can do here. So yeah, we'll do it like another 11 minutes with the stock combo. Then we'll start changing up and seeing what we can do with Valkyrie. Because we're going to show off a little bit of the stock combo here, obviously. And yeah, that's a win. 1 Wizard. Alright, next Beyblade. Let's go for another Stamina Juggernaut, Clock Mirage. But this should be easier to burst. So let's give it a shot. First finish. That's what I was hoping with Valkyrie. And in the first round as well, we definitely have a good shot to beat Clock Mirage. Let's see if we can do it though. So finish. Clock Mirage. Go shoot. Shoot. Nice knockout, man. That's what we want to see from Valkyrie right there. Very, very nice. We'll take that for sure, for sure. That's a good result. Okay, next bay. Let's go with a little light and easy thing. Let's go with Gill Shark, shall we? 560 on free ball. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Still finished. 1 point. Gill Shark. Go shoot. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Whoa! Big speed up to no avail. Gill Shark, 3-0. Alright, let's see if we can do anything against Gill Shark, man. Gill Shark kind of showing us out today at the moment. Let's see what we can do, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Massive hit right there. Valkyrie just going straight out of the gate. And yeah, we're going to see how good this is going to go. Gill Shark, Survivor finish, man. That's not a good result at all for Victory Valkyrie. What other baits could we do against Victory Valkyrie? I definitely want to try some more stock combo matches. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's do the memes, man. Phoenix Wing on that terrible 260 needle combo. Feather. Phoenix Feather. Let's go for it, alright? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Alright, Feather, Phoenix. So happy that Hasbro released this one, man. Absolutely. One point. Phoenix Feather. Go shoot. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Valkyrie, very nice burst. 2-1. Valkyrie now in the lead. Good shit. Alright, we need another burn. Come on, Valkyrie, let's get it. Alright, a little bit all over the map there. I can see Feather taking this point for sure, for sure. Just did not come out of the gate strong there from Valkyrie. A lot of speed, but no hitting of Feather. Feather ties it up, 2-2. Alright, next round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 1, go shoot. Alright, Valkyrie is known, man. That rubber Excel bit coming out of the gate, super strong. But yeah, Phoenix Feather now. Gonna play the stamina game. It's on needle. It's gonna play the stamina game. Alright, who's gonna get their third point? It's gonna be Phoenix Feather. Alright, next round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There we go. Valkyrie. Let's go, man. Valkyrie with a nice burst finish. That's our first one in a little bit there. And not too shabby at all. What other bays do you guys want to see? Let me know. Let me know. For sure, for sure. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. What matches do you want to see Victory Valkyrie put up to the test against? Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some Golem Rocks. Alright, I'm seeing some Golem Rocks. Find Golem Rock. Just challenge Golem Rock. Okay, Golem wherever you are. We'll add Runner Reaper as well. But Golem Rock, not a bad choice, guys, at all. Not a bad choice. Golem Rock, though. Of course, we look for a Beyblade and it disappears. But we're going to find it. We're not going to stop until we find this Golem Rock, okay? There he is. Very nice choice, chap. Golem Rock 160 on a needle. Let's do it. This bay is a problem. Let's just say that Golem Rock is gonna be a problem. What's up, Shadow Blitz? Welcome, man. But yeah, Victory VALKYRIE is gonna have a problem against Golem Rock. That is for sure, for sure. The finish, 2-0. Golem Rock, man, just so strong. Unfortunately, I don't have Storm Horizon at the moment, man. So unfortunately, I can't do that. I could do Xeno Excalibur, which is not as epic, but it's still a pretty epic matchup. So let me know. Nice burst. That was a weird burst, but we'll take it, man. Alright, 1-1. We're tied up. Alright, cool, that's fair. Oh! To finish, Golem Rock, 2-3. Good shoot. To finish, Golem Rock, easy win, man. Golem Rock did burst. That's very surprising, but man, Golem Rock putting some work in. We have to do this as well. Volt versus Sander Shockadera. 360 Gear Flat, 560 Rubber Excel. There's the stock combos. Let's do it. Knockout, 2 points. Victory VALKYRIE. Victory VALKYRIE with the win, 4-0. Alright, Phoenix Flare. Let's do it. Knockout. 2-1. Victory there. Nice, man. Victory VALKYRIE getting a very nice win against Phoenix Flare. Phoenix Flare, not the best bay, but definitely a heavy bay, so that is good to say the least for Victory VALKYRIE. Alright, let's talk about something opposite. Go Circle. Let's do it. Alright, VALKYRIE. Ghost Circle. I think Ghost as an expand bay would be pretty nice. Like a BX expand Ghost Circle would be pretty funny. I quite like the character as well behind Ghost Circle. Yeah, 1 point. Ghost Circle. The finish, 2-0. Go circle. Alright, that's a missed launch. We definitely gotta try again. Go shoot. Go shoot. Well, yeah, compared to the remake base, for sure, man. Gang Boy, for sure. Ghost Circle's just that good against remakes. But yeah, I get what you mean. It's just a joke. But yeah, if we're doing a remake tournament and Ghost Circle's landing, Ghost Circle's kicking ass. Little taps, Ghost Circle, 3-0. We gotta get a knockout or something on Ghost. Ghost is definitely playing hard to get. To finish, Ghost Circle. Alright, next bay, Runner Reaper. Charge 455 on dot. I feel like we have to bring this bay out occasionally. So yeah, let's bring it out. Alright, this will be our last match with the stock combo. That's a good question. I'm not really on a leaker, I just report on the news, to be fair. But yeah, favorite combo at the moment for Beyblade X is probably like, I like Cobalt. I really like Cobalt. I know it's pretty predictable, but yeah. But yeah, Cobalt Dragoon will be my favorite at the moment. I quite like Cobalt. It's more, it's like aggressive, but it's more rounded off, you know, compared to Meteor. To finish, Runner Reaper. Good shoot. Good shoot. Cobalt Dragoon. I quite like Cobalt Dragoon. It's definitely my favorite blade. Ratchet and bit on it. I don't know, like probably like 450 on Elevate is pretty generic to say, I'm gonna be honest. I like that combo though. It's aggressive, but it also has really good life after death. I have to go with that. I know it's pretty generic, but yeah, Goon, Cobalt Dragoon on 450 on Elevate would have to be it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Alright, Victory Vote Track. Let's have some time now. Remove the ratchet and see if we can help out Victory Vote Track by changing the ratchet. Because obviously 260 is pretty burst. So yeah. $960? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's do it. I agree with that. $960? That's fair. Victory Vote Track, $960. Rubber XL. Let's try $960, shall we? Alright, Ultra Stag. Let's do it. Nice burst. That's what we need, man. Yeah, the gap in there, yeah. I agree with that. That gap is pretty bad, huh? That's a big gap. To finish, 2-1. Off the stag. Very nice bird. 4-1. Victory Valkyrie with the win. Already starting off pretty good here with Victory Valkyrie. Alright, next one. Let's go Unicorn Sting. Let's do it. Go shoot. Go shoot. Yeah, we could do 450. Unfortunately, I don't have 150 just yet. To be fair. It's the finish. Unicorn. So we can do 450 if you want. Let me know, man. I'll do 450 after this matchup. For sure. Alright, 2-0. Unicorn Sting. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Alright, for sure. Alright, 450. For sure. And then maybe in the next couple matches after we test out 450, maybe we go with a different bit for sure. Like just slowly ramp up the, slowly put better parts on Victory Valkyrie and just see the progress. That's the plan. To finish, Unicorn Sting. Yeah, well, that's the goal. I don't think it will, I don't think it's gonna be super top tier, but just to have it as Victory Valkyrie as some type of ballpark of somewhat decent in the competitive space against other competitive bays would be nice. Yeah, 3-0, Unicorn Sting. Low rush, yeah, for sure. We'll add low rush after we do a couple matches with 450. I think that's pretty fair. For sure, we can do that. Yeah, that's a win. Unicorn Sting, 4-0. Alright, 450. Let's do it. We'll go up against Cerberus Flame to try to really emphasize the height difference here. Appreciate it, man. It gives a different perspective, Also, in my opinion, it saves the bays. They spin a little slower, which means that they shouldn't get cracked as much. Obviously, unfortunately, every bay gets broken, but just trying to minimize it to the best of my ability. When I was using the full rip cords, yeah, it was a bit havoc. Let's just say that. 2-0. Cerberus Flame. Shoot. Alright, Cerberus has the weight though. So yeah, let's try something else. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, that's a win. Cerberus Flame. Next one up was an Arc 45 Reach Low Orb. Let's go. Let's go. Go shoot. Let's shoot. Alright, let's not fly out of the stadium though, Victory Valkyrie. That would be nice. To finish, Wizard Arc, 1-0. At the moment, I was gonna do after this matchup, I was gonna do for the final matchup, which is 450 Rubber Excel. I was gonna do Cobalt Dragoon 960 on Elevate. So yeah, we're slowly just introducing more customization as the stream goes on. That's the idea. What's the dark? 3-0. Shoot. Shoot. After this matchup, it will be our second last. This is our second last matchup for the Rubber Excel, okay? So yeah, 3-0. Wizard Arc. Alright, fourth round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. To finish, Wizard Arc with the win. Alright, next bang, Cobalt Dragoon, 960 Elevate. To finish, 1 point, Cobalt Dragoon. Elevate just so top tier. So yeah. No, I'm not. I'm in more of the oceanic area. But I love the States though. Big up the States. Definitely gonna go there sometime, for sure. In the next couple years. Little Cobalt Dragoon taps. This is what Cobalt Dragoon does so well. Cushions the blows, draws out the matchup, and gets that survivor finish because of that elevate bit. Yeah. So finish, Cobalt Dragoon. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. No, I have not. Alright, low rush. Let's do it. Alright, that should lower the bay down. And it should make it a lot more competitive. Let's go. I'm going to do a first to five with this matchup because it's always just iconic to see a left spin attack type bay go up against a right spin attack type bay. Yeah, that's what we're going for sure. So I think we'll do first to five with this matchup, and then maybe we'll go Clock Mirage, because I feel like this is going to be one of our better combos in today's live stream, for sure. 450 with low rush on an attack type blade, that's trouble right there. Just like that, let's go. 2-1, Victory Veltrak now in the lead. That's exactly what we needed. Nice little taps. We're okay with that. We are okay with that for sure. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon, 3-0. Cobalt Dragoon controlling the matchup, but definitely Veltrak showing a lot better results already compared to its Rubber Excel bit that it comes with. Nice knockout. Cobalt Dragoon with the win. 5-2, but man, that was alright. I might do some more streams in the future, but at the moment we're just sticking to one a week, you know, make sure we don't get too busy with the streams, you know? Alright, next one, Clock Mirage. Let's go. $160. We can do normal rush if you want against Valkyrie. So we can do Shark Scale 160 regular rush up against Victory Valkyrie if you want. Let me know. Let me know, okay? Bco Gaming, let me know, man. Okay? Alright, cool. I'm happy you agree with that. To finish, Clock Mirage. Remember, first to fives at the moment to try to, you know, maximize our experience with Victory Valkyrie. 450 on Rush. They've probably made Victory Valkyrie on balance somewhere. I'm pretty sure I can flip over the blade and there'll be some hollowed out little bit of metal compared to the other spots. And spin finish, 3-0, Clock Mirage. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Alright, that's a win. Clock Mirage. Alright, let's go for the next matchup now. Shark Scale 160 Rush. Let's go. Alright, 160 Rush. Up against 450 Low Rush. The battle of the rushes, man. Shark Scale should have the advantage though. For sure. To finish, 1 point, Victory Valkyrie. Second round, let's go. Now 1-1, tied up. Spin finish, Shark Scale. Alright, Shark Scale now in the lead, 1-2. Three, two, one, go. Yo, what's up, Chad? Welcome to the stream, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. Pick a combo to go up against Valkyrie, or if you have a combo that you want to see Valkyrie on, put it in the chat, in the comments, for sure, chat. Chad. And you know, enjoy yourself, man, for sure. Alright, 3-1. Shark Scale is in the lead. Remember, first to five, BEYBLADE X rules at the moment. What's up, Leo? Fantastic, of course. We could do Wizard Roll 160 Hackster, of course. We gotta go. That combo always has to be added in, especially in a meta conversation. Always has to be put in there for sure. 2-3. Shark Scale in the lead. The finish, Shark Scale. Nice knockout. Shark Scale with the win. Yeah, we can try that out for sure. Unfortunately, I don't have Bullet Griffin. He is on the way though. Bullet Griffin is on the way. You know, I should get that in the next couple weeks. I can't guarantee a date, obviously, but I should get Bullet Griffin soon. I've got it on order, so hopefully it comes sooner rather than later, for sure, for sure. Alright, let's do these combos, and then let's just start rapid firing them against Victory VALKYRIE, alright? I feel like that sounds like a pretty good plan. First combo, Wizard Rod, 160 Hexa, let's go. Also, we're going to change to 455 to see if that helps us out a little bit. Just try it, why not? That's a snide, but yeah, not too great. We can do 160 Hexa on scale. I don't see a problem with that. We can definitely do that. Nice, man. But got self-extremed. Yeah, that always sucks. That always sucks, Lena Fantastic, for sure, for sure. When the bag just goes in the pocket. I feel like that's something that's going to happen to Bullet Griffin quite a lot as well. But yeah, that always sucks. Shelter Drake going into that extreme finish pocket, that's terrible. 3 points given to the other person, I'm assuming. That's not good at all, is it? But it happens. That's part of Beyblade X, isn't it? Especially, like, yeah, this generation. Because it does happen with other generations as well. But Beyblade X is definitely the one, for sure. The finish, 3-0. Victory VALKYRIE. Alright, all matches are first to 5. So, let's continue. For sure, when all the combos are done, we'll do 360 on Jolt. Once these last 4 combos are done, and then we'll use that combo from now on. Shark Scale, we're going to do Shark Scale on 160 Hexa up against Wizard Rod, up against VALKYRIE, and then we might do that. Just remind me, okay? Just remind me. We can do a little side track for sure. Yeah, just remind me, alright, Moose? Just remind me, man. That's a win. Wizard Rod. Of course, Wizard Rod gets the win by so many spin finishes. Alright, next combo. Meteor Dragoon. 170 level. Let's do it. I have a lot of Beyblade X bays. Let's just say I have every Beyblade X bay besides Rare Bay Get Battle bays. That's a point for VALKYRIE, by the way. Rare Bay Get Battle bays, Hover Wyvern, and any TT bay that's a random booster, but I do have a lot of random booster prize bays from Hasbro. But if they're not out in Hasbro, I don't have them. So like Mummy Curse, I don't have Mummy Curse. And then all the TT bays from the Harmony Blitz onwards. Yeah, we're definitely going to try 360 Jolt, man, for sure, Chad. We're going to do that. Alright, this is the third last match with 455 Low Rush, alright? And then we're going to do that. Knockout. 2-2. Knockout, that's a win. Victory Valkyrie, let's get it. That's actually a big win for Valkyrie. We'll take that for sure. Alright, next one. Shelter Drake, 450, gear point. Alright, let's try it again. Points. Shelter Drake. That's an easy win. Shelter Drake. It's actually a really good Shelter Drake combo. So 4-0, one more point for Shelter Drake to win. But yeah, Shelter Drake just going straight for the rapture. This is actually a really fun combo. Yeah, Shelter Drake just destroying our Victory Valkyrie right there. Didn't even get a point against Shelter Drake. That is insane because Shelter Drake is not normally the best bay. Alright, next combo is Shark Scale 160 on Hexa. Alright, this flippin' go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. First finish, 2-0 for Shark Scale. I could do 160 up against 160. I can't do 150. I don't have it at the moment. But we will do 160 Hexa Wizard Rod up against 160 Low Rush Shark Scale if you want. For sure. Alright, 4-0. Shark Scale. Probably Wizard Rod, right? The Beyblade X, it has to be Wizard Rod, right? There's bays that I like more than Wizard Rod, but Wizard Rod's probably the best Beyblade X bay, right? That I would have. Because it is the best Beyblade X bay at the moment. So yeah. Alright, let's do a couple of shenanigans right here. Just a couple customizations. And let's go. Low Rush. Grab a 160 while we're at it. Of course, we got to do this, right? Every stream. Wizard Rod 160 on Hexa up against Shark Scale 160 on Low Rush. Let's go. Two points. Knockout. Shark Scale. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. The finish, 1-2, Wizard Rod. Third round, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. The finish, Wizard Rod, tied up, 2-2. Alright. Very close matchup, let's go. Alright, that's a missed launch. We definitely have to go again now. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Point, but with 10 gears, I don't know. I think gear point the Unicorn Sting Maul would be pretty nice. But, I don't know. I don't know about 10 gear bit ratio on point. I don't know. I don't think it would. I think it would be hindered, to be honest. Because if it's like the same ratio as Excel, I think that might hinder it, to be fair. Yeah, Bullet Griffin's really nice, especially on merge. Yeah. I don't know if that's the best combo for Bullet Griffin, because I don't have it, but Bullet Griffin seems to be pretty good, for sure. That's a win. With the rod, 5-2. Alright, we got the combo now. Victory, Valkyrie, 360 on Jolt. Let's get it. Yeah, I think Hex is better. But I don't know, because I don't have Bullet Griffin. Maybe Merge is better on it. But usually, Hex is better. But I don't know. We'll put up against Clock Mirage 45 free ball first. Or did your Jolt break or something like that, man? Let me know, Moose. Let me know. Or did you lose Jolt? Like, what happened with Jolt, man? We'll go back to first to 4 points to let everyone know. So this match is now just first to 4 points. I think we should just keep it like that too, man. Trading? Okay, that's fair. What did you trade it for, Moose? Let me know. Another bit or like some blade that you don't have? Let me know. I'd love to know. Alright, a little bit of off balance right there. Victory of our track. Alright, 2-0. Clock Mirage in the lead. Alright, cool. Well, let me know if you can remember that, Moose. I would love to know. I'm always interested in trades and stuff like that. I love to, I love to talk about that type of stuff. Yeah, Clock Mirage, just a mastermind, really, truthfully. 3-0, Clock Mirage. Nice little taps. Clock Mirage looking to put this away, and does. 4-0. That's understandable. Yeah, sometimes, with most trades, like, not most of them, but sometimes some people really want something, so they trade more than what they actually would want to trade, and they don't realize it, so yeah. That just happens with the trades sometimes, For sure. To finish was the run. To finish, 2-0. Yeah, Wizard Rod, man. Wizard Rod's gonna Wizard Rod, huh? Absolutely, Chay. Yeah, Wizard Rod is gonna do a shenanigans. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to put it up against this Victory Valkyrie combo, but this Victory Valkyrie combo is not doing the best. That was a pretty nice combo, man. Destroyed Victory Valkyrie. That Shelter Drake 450 gear point. And all you have to do was just change direction. That was pretty nice. So if you can pick up Shark Scale for retail and Shelter Drake for retail, which is going to be a hard thing to do. But if you can do that, that's definitely a good bang for your buck combo to mess around with, for sure. It was a good combo, for sure, Chad. 960 elevator on Meteor Dragoon. For sure we can do that. I might as well put it up against Voltrak. It is a Voltrak video, so I think that's probably the best bet. That's a win for Wizard Rod. But I feel like we need to change this Victory Voltrak combo. That's my opinion, so let's do it, okay? If we're going to go up against Meteor Dragoon, we have to fight fire with fire. That's for sure. And you know what? Maybe let's meme it a little bit. Let's meme it. Let's have a meme. Let's have a joke. Victory Voltrak on Turbo. Why not? It's not the most competitive. That's going to be fun. So let's just have some fun with Victory Voltrak. That's what Beyblade is all about. So let's do it. And then we might actually get serious with a lot better combo. But let's just have some fun with Victory Voltrak in this match. Spin finish. Right there. Meteor Dragoon. Well, it's doing pretty good at the moment. It is facing Victory Voltrak though. I don't think it should have problems against Victory Voltrak. Spin finish. Meteor Dragoon. Alright, Meteor Dragoon easily taking the win there. Yes I do. I do have X Excalibur. Alright, let's see what we can do now with our Victory Voltrak. We're going to go up against Meteor again, for sure. Let's just see what we can do there. Level... Alright, this is the combo. We're going to rematch Meteor Dragoon on Victory Voltrak 960 on level. Let's do it. We can do that. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, switch up that combo though. For the time being, like, you guys, well, hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you understand that, you know, 150 will come sooner rather than later, for sure. It will come for sure. Spin finish, Meteor Dragoon. I can do 160 on elevator if you want, because 150 is the problem. So finish. Then we'll do level. That's not a problem. Yeah, Victory Voltrak is quite shaky. Pretty shaky to say the least, honestly. Quite the shakiness of Voltrak, huh? The finish, Meteor Dragoon. 3-0, one more point. Meteor Dragoon for the win. The finish, Victory Voltrak. Alright, we see you, Voltrak. 1 to 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Shark scale on low rush is pretty good, and especially lowering that weight lowering the height, of Shark Scale, that should be pretty good. I agree with that. Alright, Valtrack. You want to play at the end? I see you. I see you, Valtrack. 3-3. Next point will take the win. Yeah, normally the one ratchet's always pretty good, huh? 180 is like the only thing that's kind of mid. And that's just because of the 80 height. Totally understandable. Alright, that's the win. Meteor Dragoon. Alright, next battle. Let's do it. This is going to be a big battle, guys. I do have 170. Here we go. That's the combos. Let's do it. Alright, 2 points. Victory of our track. Spin finish. Victory of our track. Alright, that's a missed launch. We're going to try again. Alright, 2 points. Victory of our track with the win. Alright, we can do that. For sure, we can definitely do that. Alright, 1 sec, chat. Should get this match underway. Alright, let's have a good match up here. For sure. Alright, this is the matchup. Let's do it. Points. Shark Scale. Alright, Cobalt Dragoon. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That's understandable for sure. That's understandable. I understand that. So finish, Cobalt Dragoon. Tied up 2-2. Go shoot. Knockout, Shark Scale with the win, 4-2. Alright, next match. Let's do it. Full taps, spin finish, clock mirage. Alright, next round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah, shoot. Extreme finish, easy win for Shark Scale. Yeah, Shark Scale just seems to have some kryptonite against Cobalt Dragoon and Wizard Road are the only matches where it can struggle. As you saw though, Shark Scale did dominate Cobalt Dragoon, however. in that matchup. Alright, next matchup, let's go. Let's flipping get it. Now we'll do a first to five with these two bays. Why not? Let's go. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day, Moods. Hopefully see you in the next stream, man. That's understandable, man. But hopefully enjoy the rest of your day, man. See you in the next one, Moods. Alright, let's see who gets it. 1 point. Cobalt Dragoon with the survivor finish. Alright, second round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. The finish, Cobalt Dragoon. Third round, go shoot. Go shoot. Oh, burst finish. 4-0. Cobalt Dragoon destroying Clock Mirage. Little taps. Clock Mirage looking to get that 5th and final point. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon with the win. Next one. Let's do this matchup. Let's go. With a rod, Clock Mirage. Let's do it. Got little taps. This is yet to be the first round. That's quite interesting. But yes, it is with the rod. Oh, spin finish with the rod. Alright, second round. First one goes shoot. Oh, nice, man. If you know, you know. Spin finish. Clock Mirage. Alright, 1-1. Third round. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 6 to 1, go shoot. 1-1. We're tied up. Clock Mirage. 455 on 3 ball. That's the finish. 2-1. Clock Mirage now in the lead. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 2-1. Clock Mirage in the lead. Need little taps. Clock Mirage doing his shenanigans, like always, really and truthfully. That's what it's on right now. To finish, Wizard Rod, okay. 2-2. Good shit. Yeah, it is very nice, indeed. But yeah, 2-2. I'm tied up at the moment. Going slow and steady with these two bays, for sure. Just to finish, Clock Mirage. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Shoot. 3-2. Clock Mirage now jumping back into the lead. Nice hit from underneath right there from Wizard Run. Let's keep moving. Good finish. Clock Mirage. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, that was a tie. That was close though. Alright, 2, 1, go shoot. 2, 1, go shoot. What's up? Welcome back, man. Be cool. What's up, man? Welcome back, man. We're doing the most exciting matchup, Wizard Rod, Clock Mirage. 4-2 at the moment, Clock Mirage in the lead. To finish, Wizard Rod, 3-1. points right there. 3 to 4. Alright, let's continue. First finish with the rod with the win. 4 to 5. Alright, next one, Wizard Rod, Color Dragoon. The combos, let's get it. What's up, K-Bizzle, man? Welcome back, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully everything's doing good with you, man. How you been, K-Bizzle? How you been lately, man? Yeah, we can do Pegasus Blast. What combo do you have in mind for Pegasus Blast? Let me know. Nice. What combos are you repping tomorrow, K-Bizzle? Let me know. Let me know. 1 point. Wizard Rod. Local tournament, nice. How's our Unicorn Delta been? Oh, very nice. Is there a specific combo you're going to run on Unicorn Delta, or is it just stock combo 360 Gear Rush? Gear Unite, that's right, Gear Unite. That's the Gear Unite. 1 to 1, tied up. Alright, nice, man. Enjoy yourself drawing. Good finish. Wizard Run. Alright, 2 to 1. Wizard Run. Good shoot. Alright, 2 to 1. Cobalt Dragoon. Behind a little bit, but Cobalt Dragoon definitely has the opportunity to take down Wizard Run. One point, Wizard Run. Alright, 3 to 1. Wizard Run in the lead. Alright, 3 to 1. Cobalt Dragoon, nice little taps. For sure. We've already got it in the queue. Meteor Dragoon, 770 level, is going to be the next opponent, probably for Wizard Rod. Because Wizard Rod is just on a roll at the moment. Alright, 2 to 3. Cobalt Dragoon getting its first point in a while. Oh, very nice. Unite as well, 960. Like the Valkyrie chip, obviously, yeah? Adding some extra metal weight to Delta. That's very nice, K-Bizzle. Very nice. Have you tried out Bullet Griffin yet, or haven't got that one yet as well? But yeah, Unicorn Delta, I'm assuming you've done some pretty good testing on that. I'm assuming that's a pretty solid combo. At 4-3, Cobalt Dragoon in the lead. Spin finish with a rod, 4-4. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Let's do attack tap, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Haven't played with Blue Griffin too much yet. That's understandable, especially that it's prone to breaking. You definitely want to, minimize your battles with Bullet Griffin for sure. I don't have Gear Unite. I probably won't have Gear Unite for a little bit. But yeah. Just because it's a random booster bet. I don't really go for the random boosters. Try to avoid promoting the random boosters. The random booster selects are fine. But random boosters, not my cup of tea. I'll be honest. 160 Hexa versus attack type, for sure we could definitely do that. We'll do it right after it takes on Meteor Dragoon, 770 level, because that was the next combo. And then we'll definitely do an attack type matchup up against with the rod. The finish for who? It's going to be Wizard Rod just. 2, 2, 1, go shoot. Knockout. 2 to 1. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. That's why I'm fine with random selects. You can pick it up for the same price as a single booster, like regular range price, and you might not get the color you want, but you're getting the brand new parts that come with the random select, and that's a big positive. I'm fine with that. Honestly, they should exist more than the random boosters. You should just be able to pick up Unicorn Delta for the regular price of a starter set with a launcher, for sure. That's my opinion. So finish was a rod. Very nice. Is it are you talking about is it hard to find stuff, or from what you're saying? Because at the moment, I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to get stuff. Are you talking your local tournaments and stuff? It's getting popular? I'd love to know what you mean by that. Yeah, that's been unfortunately reality for me as well. I've been trying to find replacements for Silver Wolf and stuff like that, and yeah, it has not went any good. Yeah, it does suck at the moment, for sure. They need to, they need to keep on producing more babes. That's normally the answer for that type of stuff. Better distribution, making more babes. To finish with a rod. Just on the shit. Oh, that sucks, man. I don't have hack lacking. I don't have that. Saying I'm broken, that must have hurt, man. That's an RFP for sure. That's X in the chat, man. For sure. Hell's Hammer? Yeah, I know Hell's Hammer. We can do Hell's Hammer. 160 level, that's not a problem. So finish with a rod, with a win. Yeah, that's a steal for a random booster bet, 30, $40 for sure. Are we talking about Unicorn Delta gamers? I'm assuming, yeah? Yeah, that's a W for sure. If you can pick up a random booster bag for a good price, the prize one, that's not a problem at all. And it's totally up to you guys if you want to get random booster bags to come with. You know, that's just my take on it. This is the match. Let's do it. This is the combos. Let's go. That's fair. The pink one looks nice as well with the nice like matte white with the really nice pink. That's a good color combo for sure. And you know you still get the main stock unicorn delta. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a W for sure. Getting the main blade, even if it's not the right color, getting the main blade is really good. And $30-40 for a random booster bay. That's like one of the more desirable ones. That's a pretty good deal for sure. So finish, Hell's Hammer, 1-1. 1-1, tied up. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon. Alright, third round, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Alright, 2-1. Cobalt Dragoon should be able to take the win very slowly and shortly. Yeah, that's the I'm probably gonna butcher it. Briacho Whip or something like that. The dinosaur, yeah, that's a really cool random booster that's coming out. Random booster select as well. So I'm all for it. Uh, 3-1. Cobalt Dragoon looking to get that next point. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon. Alright, little taps. Cobalt Dragoon should just be able to take the win. For sure. Spin finish for nobody. That is a tie. 1-3. Cobalt Dragoon trying to put that nail in the coffin. Hell's Hammer surprisingly being pretty stubborn and not allowing that to happen too easily. To finish, Hell's Hammer. Hell's Hammer putting up a fight. Got to give it some credit for sure. That's a win. Cobalt Dragoon, 4-2. Hell's Hammer being very stubborn there. Pretty hard to take down at the end there. Putting up a fight. Let's do the battle of the ultimate BX base. Finish swing in Cobalt Dragoon. 160 low rush up against 960 on elevate. Let's get it. Are we missing Caliber, right? Caliber's probably better than Phoenix. We might do winner versus Caliber, huh? We might have to do that. Oh, Phoenix 4-0. One more point for Phoenix to take the win. 4-0. Cobalt Dragoon is down but not out. To finish, 1 point, Cobalt Dragoon. Shoot. What combo was yours? Was it the Meteor Dragoon 770 level? Let me know. To finish, 2-4. Oh, Cobalt Dragoon just surviving and making it a tie. Yeah, shoot. Alright, Cobalt Dragoon just going to avoid those first initial hits, and it should be okay. Nice knockout, 4-4. Next point will take the win and take on Samurai Caliber. Phoenix Wing was such a fire, like a blazing start, and it kind of all went to the waste as reality sits in, and now Cobalt Dragoon has that elevate bit and is just slowly teeing off on Phoenix Wing. To finish, Cobalt Dragoon with the win. Alright, next one, Samurai Caliber, 960 level. We're putting it up against Cobalt Dragoon. Let's do it. This is going to be first to 4 matchup. Let's go. No, I do not. Waiting for the hats release the day before. The awesome K Bizzle does have the day though. You know, I'm pretty sure he's still in the chat. So if you have any questions about what's the name Unicorn Delta, be sure to ask him. He might respond, he might not. Depends on what he feels, you know. Totally up to him. Alright, that's a tie. Second round. Hell's Hammer did not win. It was a close fight though. So yeah, Hell's Hammer did not win, unfortunately. It was like 4-5 or something like that. But it was a very close matchup for sure with Hell's Hammer. Caliber in the lead, 1-2. Keep moving. To finish, Samurai Caliber. Yeah, Samurai Caliber, very nice. Nicely circled. And it is taking advantage of that level bit, equipped with its circular, you know, circular shape. For sure. Yeah, sure, Troy, if you want to put up another combo, by all means. Still 2-0. Cobalt having some problems here keeping up with Caliber. Dressbuster 160 Vortex. Alright. Spit finish. Cobalt Dragoon. 1-2. Knockout. Samurai Caliber with the win. So I suppose that's the matchup, right? Samurai Caliber up against Dressbuster 160 on Vortex. There it is, Dressbuster. 160 Cyclone. Let's go. Alright, stream finish. 3-0. Buster Duran. Oh, 3 for 3. This is going to be a quick matchup. What a match already. 3-3 in only 2 rounds. Shoot. Oh, no, a mislaunch. Damn it. Alright, knew there was going to be a mislaunch. High stakes, and of course we do a little mislaunch. Alright, let's try again. That's a smart. Let's go again. Yes I do. Yes I do. To finish, Samurai Caliber with the win. One of the best BX bays taking the win. Very nice for Samurai Caliber. But yeah, just to clarify also, ladies and gentlemen, about Victory Valkyrie, I would say honestly it's pretty good. It's a good XO project bay, but it just could not compete against the best of the best. Alright, next matchup, Ghost Circle, 060 Elevate up against Reserve Rod 160 Hexa. Golem Rock 563 Ball. Of course we can do that. What combo do you have in mind against it though? That's the question. Alright, I'll choose then. Nice little taps. Ghost Circle goes down. 1 point. Was it run? That's understandable. Not for today's stream. Not for today's stream. We'll do some Impact Drake combos next stream. That's alright. Little taps. Spit finish with the rod. Good shoot. Good shoot. Alright, 2-0. First circle down, but not out. Alright, see you later then, Shadow Walker. Good shit. That's a mislaunch. Let's try again. Right, 3-0. Ghost Circle is probably going to lose, but let's just have some fun with it. To finish with the roll with the win. Alright, let's go with now. Let's go with Golem Rock 560 free ball up against Phoenix Wing 360 on Jolt. To finish, 1 point, Golem Rock. Good shoot. Good shoot. To finish, Golem Rock. Good shoot. Good shoot. I do not have yielding, unfortunately. Versus anything, maybe a defense or stamina, 560 elevates. Yeah, right. To finish, Golem Rock, 3-0. First one, go shoot. To finish, Golem Rock. Go shoot. Got 1 more point. Golem Rock to take the win. Nice, man. Hopefully you do very well, Troy. What base are you, what base are you maining in your deck in the tournament? That's a win. Golem Rock. Emperor is good for some of the parts. The actual main blade is kind of average in my opinion. Blast is better. But yeah, not too bad at all. You get the lock chip and the assist blade. So yeah, pretty good. Well, very nice, man. Hopefully you do well then. Alright, let's do this. Cobalt Dragoon, Ghost Circle, 160 level, 960 elevate, and then we'll go for the Meteor Dragoon. Oh yeah, Scorpion Sphere, really good, man. A very underrated blade, at least. Nice and heavy and can pack a punch. Alright, that's the time. First one goes shoot. Go shoot. That's very nice. Never go for the norms. Always against the norms. I respect it. Nice. 160 Jolt. Yeah, Jolt's very good as well. Yeah, Scorpion Sphere, I feel like it's pretty underrated. Obviously not the best bay, but still very, very underrated in my opinion. That's a tie again. If these two bays tie again, I'm just gonna forfeit it. Like I'm just gonna say, you know what? It's a tie. Let's go for a different combo. Spin finish. Go circle. 1-0. First one go shoot. First one go shoot. Go circle, because it's lighter than cobalt, it's just got to watch out and make sure it doesn't get knocked out. That's basically it. Yeah, I haven't actually. I haven't. I should do that, shouldn't I? Go circle again. That's a win. Go circle. I don't have low rush. That's probably why I didn't do it, because I don't have 2 low rushes. Unfortunately, I know this is gonna probably piss some people off, and I'm really sorry, Moose. I'm really sorry about this. But this is probably going to be the final matchup. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa up against Cobalt Meteor Dragoon 560 Elevate. Just remind me next stream, and then we'll do it, because I think we've just missed out on time. So after this matchup, I think that's pretty much it. And this was in the queue. Meteor Dragoon 560 Elevate. I haven't found it. This is why I shouldn't buy it. I can't find the bloody thing. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't found that pack at all. Yeah, Walmart is not in this in the country I live in. There's no such thing as Walmart in this country. Unfortunately. I would take a Walmart for sure, but they don't exist in the Oceanic area. Spin finish. 1 point. Is it rod? I'll check clearance. I don't think I'm gonna find them. It's pretty much a hot commodity. Is low rush at the moment. I'll give it a shot. I don't think I'm gonna be too successful. I'm just being honest. To finish, there's a rod. Shoot. This one goes shoot. What's up, fan? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. A little late, to be honest. We're just about to pack up, go to break, get that food review done. But yeah, hopefully, hopefully we can catch you a little earlier in the next one for sure. 3-0 is a rod. Go shoot. No, it's alright. I'm not saying you don't have to be serving anything. I'm just saying hopefully we catch you in the next one a little earlier. That's all. It's not an obligation, you know. It's just nice to see, you know, people pop in. Yeah, Phoenix couldn't defeat Wizard. Meteor ain't defeating Wizard. Wizard Rod with the win in that final matchup there, ladies and gentlemen. But to go back onto topic, Victory Vartrek is cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely cooked. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 10 minutes to do an awesome food review. And I think you guys want to stick around for this one. This one's going to be weird and interesting all at the same time. We'll see you there. Guess who's back? Back. We're back, guys. Do our little ASMR mukbang. Ah, yeah. We have a battle right here. We want to know which one's better, right? The Mountain Dew bottles right here. You've got Typhoon, original, and blue raz, right? Blue raz. I'm assuming blue raspberry. And then we have the sherbet ones, which is original and passion fruit. So we have two different ones right here. We're going to test out the bottles first. Now, I have heard that not the bottle ones, the fizzy sherbet ones, I have heard they're pretty rough. In terms of like, they're pretty tough. So yeah. Let's take a look at each one here. Got a blue, yes we do. Okay. So this is the Typhoon. I think we'll try the Typhoon first. Got the blue raz. And we got the NTM Dew original. Let's try Typhoon first. That ain't bad. It is not bad at all, guys. Not bad at all. Let's try the blue raz. Blue raz winning for sure. Now, while we're doing that, we're going to open these up because we're going to do original versus original for the decider. But we're just going to test out all the flavors that we don't already have. Oh, nice. They come in wrappers. Very, very nice. So we got the Mountain Dew right here. Passion fruit. There it is. NTM Dew. And then we've got the Mountain Dew original. We're going to put these up against each other for the decider. But let's try out the passion fruit freeze. Let's do it. Let's do it. It is hard. It is hard to chew for sure. This is one that I think we're gonna have to like pause no diddy. I think we're gonna have to suck on it, to be honest. You know? Make it not so hard. These ones are definitely more chewier and they're harder to go with. So if you're going straight for that, if you want more of an experience, go for the hard ones. If you want more of just a quick pop, the bottles, for sure. This one really gets stuck in your teeth. Holy moly. Alright, that was a good flavor. That one got stuck in the teeth for sure. So now the decider is these two right here. Original versus original. Which one will take the win? Let's find out. Let's go with the bottle first. Yeah, that's Mountain Dew flavor for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright, original hard candy. Let's do it. Alright, there it is. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to be here for a while. These hard candies are hard to get to, for sure. We're doing like a food review, versus, the battle of the Mountain Dew. Alright, we're gonna stop there. So it's only like 4 minutes of me just chewing these hard ones. These hard ones take the win. But if you want a nice soft experience, they're really polar opposites. If you want hard, and a nice experience, a longer experience, you go for this one. If you want a nice, smooth, quick experience, you go for this one. It really depends on what you want. This one is more flavorful for sure though. But yeah, very, very close. Very, very close. I'd say these take the win. And these get second place, but very close. Very good, man. These Mountain Dew ones, they're pretty solid. I recommend picking them up, guys. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. But yeah, thank you everyone watching. See you next week. We'll see you on Monday with another video. See you, Allison, Luca, Donut Toys, Blade, Lapras, Drawing, K Bizzle, Be Cool Gaming. We have got Troy, Leo Fantastic, Shadow Blitz, Mad Have, Gang Boy, Shadow Walker, and of course Moose. We shall see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Adios.